Hey guys, this is Greg at doityourselfmusicbiz.com, and I'm not sure if this video is going to make some people upset or not, but if it does, it is what it is. But as far as, hip hop producers and, complaining about the guy that sells his beats for 9.99, look, if he is debunking, or not really debunking, but if he is devaluing his music and it's affecting your business, that just means you didn't have a good business plan to begin with. Okay? If working with artists is your only means of making money in the music industry, that's not a good business plan. Not at all. And I'm not saying there's anything bad with working with artists, but if that's the only income stream you have, that is not a good business plan. Not by any means. I mean, there's so many other paths out there. You could be doing music licensing. You could be working, doing video games for trailers or video games. You could be doing blanket licensing for retail stores. You could be doing independent film. You could be doing sound design for toys. Like there's so many different opportunities for, people that compose music and have these simplistic setups. If you can make noise on the computer, there's ways to get paid. But again, if working with the artist is your only avenue of making money in the industry, I mean, that could be a problem. And if you continue, like if that's your goal, if you do want to work with artists, cool. But don't complain about the other guy that's, devaluing his own music to make sales. Obviously, if you guys are making the same genre of music and people are picking his music over yours, then that just means that your music is not that hard to make and it's easily replicated. I mean, especially in today's technology where people don't need music theory, they don't even need to make their own custom sounds. Everything can be bought for like 20 bucks, 100 bucks, whatever. Everything is presetted out, it's kitted out. It's literally click and paint by numbers, and people have a nice track. Um, there's nothing today that a 15-year-old can't do that took you 7 years to master. I mean, especially when you have and understand, I'm not disrespecting the site at all, but it's a good site. I respect the people that that own the site. I like the tutorials, but places like Beat Generals, if I have it right, beatgenerals.com, anybody can sign up for X amount of dollars a month, get a couple of tutorials under their belt, remake the tracks, and they can come out understanding how that genre works in and out, and they can replicate that process like nobody's business. And there you go, they're just making tracks. So if working with artists is what you really want to do in hip hop space, and you're not multi-talented in different genres, you don't dabble into different genres, then you either need to do what the competition isn't doing, get on their level and deliver something better, or offer a better service than they are. Because most people, they're taking the beats as leases. Some of them are exclusive, I'm sure, but most of these are leases. So what you really have to do is educate your clientele on the difference between buying a beat and buying production, which are two completely different things. When you produce somebody, that's a lot more work. And I mean, you and I both know that. So you really need to just either educate your clientele or offer something that the people that are undercutting the market are not offering, or step into different genres. Otherwise, you're gonna be that old guy living in the, thinking about the glory days when beat leases were, $500 to $1,000, $300. It's like, it's not like that anymore. It's not like that unless you're dealing with serious artists. You're stepping outside the genre, you're stepping outside of the market, or you're just offering way more. So anyway, that's my thoughts on the $20 beat guy. And for those of you that are kind of upset and you think that I'm wrong, it's like, you know what, I don't feel bad for you, because again, if working with artists, if that's your only business model, then you deserve to get undercut and kicked to the curb, because that's your fault. Anyway, Greg, doityourselfmusicbiz.com. Hit me up, visit the site, leave any negative or positive responses down below the video. I'm fine with either.